Incredible LEGO train models that could become the next exclusive set. But these designers need our help and time is running out. So let's get started with this masterpiece, Mikado Steam Locomotive. Man, this thing is mind-blowing. Words cannot describe how impressive this model is. It almost looks like a real G-scale train model. This model takes most of its inspiration from the various key classes locomotives operated by the Rio Grande, and yes, it was massive. But it's also incredibly detailed, from the impressive use of small pieces to the detailed pistons. This outstanding model features a huge boiler. As train fans, we can appreciate the very detailed technical parts of this model. And the best part, this train, while massive, can fit on standard LEGO tracks, and apparently it can run, which is always a positive. But let's take a look at another incredible model, Heisler Steam Locomotive. This model is secretly genius. We can see in this model the clever use of pieces. For instance, is the use of the money piece as a locomotive identification card. It's creative decisions like this that elevate fan designs. This fan model combines system and technique with a custom LEGO train coupler. There are also a lot of tubes and pipes that create a cool aesthetic. The interior features a boiler and the two spots for the controllers. And the best part, this model can turn, so you should definitely support this model. Wait, this is not LEGO Ideas, and there is no button to support this model. Well, welcome to BrickLink Designer Program. This is where fans can upload their creations. However, fans can help the project by clicking either of three options. The emojis on the left indicate you don't like the set, and the ones on the right indicate you love it. So if you want more LEGO trains, definitely click those heart emoji. However, after a model receives some support, it doesn't stop there, as it needs to be crowdfunded. But don't worry, as these sets become collector's items, meaning scalpers and LEGO fans buy these up quickly, and most of them sell out unfortunately. What if we could have more LEGO train sets? However, what if we could have more LEGO train sets this way? As BrickLink was bought by LEGO, so these sets are technically LEGO sets, and we as LEGO train fans want more trains, since there isn't a dedicated theme at the moment. Next up, Railway Crossing. This nice model recreates a signal box house and a railroad crossing. The architecture of the building is quite nice, with masonry bricks being used for the facade, creating a nice texture. The windows are quite big, and the designer made the effort to create a framing for the windows, which is something most fans overlook. The roof also has a bit of moss, which helps with the storytelling of the model. The interior features a cat and some signaling stuff, of course. Next up, Empire Station. Get transported back in time with this retro model, bringing a monorail to life. This Art Deco-inspired model features a very big modular station and some roller coaster tracks for the train. You might recognize this model, as it was previously featured in our episode. The train in itself is quite nice, with the color scheme and overall design. Next up is Cargo Terminal. This model highlights different aspects of cargo transportation, with a crane and a small railroad. This results in a diverse building experience, where you don't only have fun, you also learn. The set also features a bit of humor, with a party pie. Next up we have a masterpiece, Interlocking Tower 1885. This incredible model is not only beautiful, but also very impressive. From the detailed roof to the wall textures, this model is also a great example of storytelling. You have the railroad tracks, an outdoor stair, and these beautiful details. The interior is quite simple, but very cozy if I do say so myself. So you should definitely support this model by clicking those heart emojis. Our next model is a personal favorite, Electric Tram. Based on a model currently on display at the Zagreb Technical Museum in Croatia, this model highlights a time long gone when trams dominated the streets. Curiously, this model features two cars, one fully opened and another one with window. The roof is quite nice and smooth, and the interior is simple but cool, so this is an outstanding model for LEGO fans. Next up is Railroad Signal Box. This model creates a beautiful landscape with the railroad and a signal box house. But this model is more than what it might seem, as it is a tribute to the designer's grandfather, who worked his entire life on the railroad. so this model also has an emotional connection. The model features a detailed interior. You might also remember this model from a previous video. Next up, let's meet the LRTS diesel-electric switcher tram. If you are wondering, the LRTS logo is inspired by the iconic Emerald Knight train set. This model is very similar to that set. It features an interesting color scheme and a lot of detail, so you should definitely consider looking at this model. Next up, let's travel to Switzerland with Over the Arches and Waters, a Swiss railroad diorama. Time to experience the breathtaking nature of this country with this diorama model. First, let's take a look at the bridge in itself, featuring impressive arches and different textures with the masonry bricks and the greenery. This bridge is quite impressive. Then the train itself is quite simple but very detailed. The locomotive is inspired by the Mikado with space for a minifigure up front. So this is an outstanding model with a lot of detail. Our next model is quite nostalgic. Blue Moonlight Train in Brick City Station. Let's travel back in time with this gigantic model. Inspired by sleek American locomotives, the model does feature an impressive train station with an interior. It has a store and a cafe. But of course the best part is the train itself. We have a sleeper coach, a double car, beautiful of course, and my favorite, an observation car. Next up we have a really heavy model, Crane on Track 2.0. This is a great model for fans of construction. You can literally build a railway with this one. A LEGO railway, but a railway nevertheless. This model also highlights the workers that build our railroads every day and help with the maintenance. So overall, this is an outstanding model most fans will probably overlook. Next up we have European steam locomotive. This great locomotive features an incredible design and great color scheme, and the best part, it is compatible with LEGO's Powered Up, so you can motorize this model. This is definitely a fantastic idea with a lot of detail on the pieces and even the overall design of it. So guys, why do we need to support this BrickLink Designer Program sets? Well, BrickLink Designer Program is something unique, is where fans design their own sets, so you do get a lot of special sets. However, if we want to see LEGO doing more train sets, well, we should support what is already available to us, in this case, BrickLink Designer Program. Next up, let's travel to America with Freedom Commuter Rail Line. This model features beautiful double-decker coaches. The interior is quite simple, but let's be honest, realistic. There's also a nice locomotive which is diesel. You can already smell it. So my friends, we took a look at the incredible LEGO train models made by fans. But if you want to see even more LEGO trains, well, click this video on the screen right now.